tonight's dinner we are going to have pork chops, roasted courgettes and pasta carbonara. Now I know I probably haven't said that correctly, but I don't care. So a little bit of salt, not too much, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit more than normal, and that is all she wrote. A nice bit of colour on the chops now, maybe another 10 minutes and a couple of turns, they'll be done. Not too sure if I'm going to add something else to it, a little bit of paprika or chili flakes. I might just leave them naked. I am toying with the idea of at least 2 of them with barbecue sauce. I'll say at least 2 of them. I only intend to have 2. I'm going to put the other 2 up, wrap them up in tin foil, and if I get hungry later, then I've got something to eat. But I'm only going to have 2 with my dinner. Looking forward to this one actually. Pork chops, one of my favourite meats. Anyway, there's an airplane coming over, and that's going to knock me out, so get back to cooking. The pork chops are cooked. I took them off. They're wrapped in foil, keep them warm under a tea towel. The courgettes are now on. I'll keep turning these until they're cooked. Hopefully I'll get a bit of char on them. And then I'll get back to doing the pasta carbonara. Oh, with the bacon I cooked earlier. Right, time to add the bacon. That's what we cooked earlier. It's drained off a bit, so it shouldn't be too fatty, and it shouldn't upset the carbonara sauce. Sometimes it can if it's too much fat. I'm hoping it doesn't, but then again it doesn't matter. It's still going to eat it regardless. And as you can hear in the background, there's some children camping next to me. They're having fun, and so they should be. What I would have given to done this when I was there, AJ. So, time for the pasta. This is all cooked earlier. It was drained, cooled down, drained again. This should be al dente, partially cooked. It's only me for dinner, so I think probably a little bit more, and then that'll be it. I think that'll do. Any more than that, it'll be more pasta than it will be sauce, so I don't really need to cook the sauce anymore. I don't want it to thicken up anymore. That's just about right, so I'm going to turn the heat off, put the lid on, and leave it till I need it. Job done. Sauce tastes nice. Okay, cool. A little bit of char on there. I'm not going to put any more logs on there yet. I don't want it to smoke. Another 5 minutes, job done. And here comes the next plane. Pork chops, roasted or grilled courgettes with pasta carbonara, or carbonara, or whatever way you want to say it. Oh, and not forgetting the crispy bacon bits. Now, you cannot say this doesn't look nice. Even you, UNC DJ, criticising my food. Only joking, mate. He's actually joining me tomorrow night, which you will probably see on the next video. See how that goes, eh? A critic in the camp. That's what I'm going to call that video. So there you go. Drink tonight as as with every night so far this weekend, the ginger grizzly from Lidl's, lovely drop. That's my favourite craft beer. Alcoholic ginger beer, but only at 4%. Tastes yummy, even though I just made me lose my voice. But yeah, here you go. Bring it up real closely. That's not me making them scream. Just the kids having fun. Oh look, UKSN. And there we go. Prepper. Once a chunk, always a chunk. Right, I'm making homemade syrup because I haven't got any honey or maple syrup. And I've been down to the farmhouse or farm shop. They don't seem to have any anyway, so I've just got some water and some sugar in there. That's boiling away nicely. I might put some blueberries in there. Make more of a jammy kind of thing. I've now added some blueberries, and as you can see, they've started to pop open, get fat and pop open, and turn the syrup a nice pinky purple colour. I'll let that go for a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll get some blueberry syrup. Right, I believe we have blueberry syrup. I'm going to pour that into a bowl and let that cool down for the next bit. Just going to leave it to cool down. Next, bacon time. Then just ordinary bacon. This is honey bacon. I should have kept the maple bacon for today. But to be quite honest, I wasn't 100% sure that I was going to be doing what I'm doing. Right, we've got the bacon on the go. These will go on top of the lovely bluebell pancakes, just like they do in America. If you ain't guessed it by now, my food over this camping trip has been American based. I first had the Mountain breakfast, and then I had the biscuits with sausage gravy, and now I'm going to have blueberry pancakes, and I'm going to have blueberry syrup over the top of the bacon and pancakes, or something like that. I'm cooking a little bit more bacon than normal, just because I'm not on my own anymore. This is no longer a solo camp. I've been joined by UNC DJ and his dog Bella. Safety prepper. Sorry, UNC DJ, who is now safety prepper. Hopefully, Matt, he won't be like a UComms prepper, who's supposed to be our radio man and never carries a radio, and if he does carry a radio, he's never got it turned on. Hey, Matt. Okay, time to make the pancake batter. Got some flour. I always carry flour around with me. So we're going to need a good 1 to 2 cups of that. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of baking powder. Good tip if you ain't got a spoon. What you can do is just tip out in the lid roughly what you think you need. and then you can put that in there. That way you know then that you haven't put too much, accidentally put too much in there. I've got some eggs somewhere, so I'm going to go with two eggs and not 3. Obviously if it's small eggs you can have 3 small eggs, 2 medium eggs, and a little bit of milk just to make the batter mix thick, get rid of the lumps. And then you can always add more milk or water, depends what you're making, Yorkshire puddings. It's the same kind of thing really. You just want to make a thick paste. Once you have got it to a paste, you can then beat it quite rigorously and you'll get all the lumps out then. I'm no longer, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I'm no longer solo camping. I have the safety prepper here. Right, I've already started making the pancakes. First one's on. I will video the other one when I do it. It's going to take a little while, being cast iron and that. Don't really want to burn it. This one could be Dave's, so if it burns, it's alright.
Yeah, hurry up, I'm starving.
You won't go hungry with me, mate. Christ. And we're going to have these pancakes, like I said earlier, with a blueberry syrup. Thanks to old UK safety prepper, reminded me how to make syrup, which is just sugar and water. And there was me willing to pay £5 for a small jar of honey, which weren't actually runny honey, it was mud honey. Never heard that one before. I think it's just ordinary honey, chuck a bit of chocolate in with it. Would normally only cost you £1 from Poundland, and they charge you $4.99. Right, I've just made a pancake for Dave, and I think he likes it. Come out alright. So I'm going to make another one, this time video it from the beginning. I have to quickly put my butter away in a minute in my fridge freezer because it's starting to melt. It's literally oozing out, look.
Always tastes better when someone else cooks it.
Oozing out. Oh, this is going to be a mega thick one, Dave. Oh! Stop eating. Stop eating. You can, stop eating.
What have we done?
And I'll tell you why very shortly. This is a mega thick one. I can't evolve to I could have made another, probably 2, 3. We could have had 2 each. I'll tell you why. Because what's underneath the pan?
What have we forgot?
The thing I was cooking first. It's supposed to be American. Bacon.
No, bloody hell. Oh, that'll be alright. Yeah, wallop it on. Lovely jubbly.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's why I've done the bacon. It's American themed, isn't it?
God, I've never had bacon and pancakes either.
I can't show you what he's eating. You just have to wait for me to finish mine.
Yeah, mine's nearly gone.
It's a weird combination when you have sweet stuff on bacon. I find it quite strange. Well, this is
American, isn't it?
this is going to be a real thick pancake. I'm going to have to do this on a low heat. Otherwise, it might burn a bit like what Dave's did, but never mind. Mine will be perfect. Ish.
Well, mine's mighty fine.
Oh, throw the big blouse in before it sets. There's certainly enough pancake batter in this pancake to do two. Never mind. Probably would have got 2 each if we'd done smaller ones. As you can see now, I'm starting to get bubbles in the centre, and normally that's a good indication. I'm going to need to see if I can flip this, or at least turn it over, which I think I'm going to struggle. I'm glad I brought my, no, it's going to break. Glad I brought my fish fryer with me. I'll do this quickly. It might not look too bad. This is way too much pancake batter in this one. Way too much. And I haven't burned it, so I'm happy. It's going to take longer to cook, that's all. Right, I believe we're nearly ready. I'm going to plate up and hopefully it'll be cooked through. A bit messy, but that'll do. Let's see if we can get some ooziness on it. Right, we need the bacon. Fingers, Timothy. I think that's enough bacon. And now we just need the berries. Blueberry syrup. Thanks to UK safety prepper, who reminded me how easy it is to make syrup. And I might as well just use all of it. Look at that, looks a bloody mess.